dear participants, I will start with one statement. The judging committee had an exceptionally difficult task, and that is to select very few papers and praise them, to award them, after your successful presentations, expositions, and papers themselves. Thus, let me, at the beginning, congratulate you all for your very good contributions, for tremendous work done here in Rome, and that is what I firstly wanted to address this audience. Now, complying to our rules, we had to find out some papers that will be specifically pointed out and in front of all very good contributions. So, as you have heard this morning, we have shortlisted finally at 10, and those 10 papers we find eligible for one day's presentation through the journal, of course, after some specific modifications that would be necessary to comply with the requirements for a published article. I don't tell you just all the names of the papers, but you will realize what papers they are. They are 10, and they deal with economics of earthquake predictions, they deal with tax policies, healthcare in China, FDI in transition economy in the case of yicgg2008rome, lifelong learning, then climate change, water protection, and other environmental issues of that group, cultural heritage protection, financial markets in transition economy on case Armenia, legal system in China, and the case of Europe-China partnership superpower cases. It was entitled in a way. Have I mentioned lifelong learning? Yes. So they make 10 papers that we shortlisted, and we see them as eligible for printing. And now the biggest troubles appear now to select among them those that will be awarded.
Right, yes.
For that reason, we slightly accommodated rules. And we have 3 papers at the 3rd place to share the 3rd place ex aequo. They are the one dealing with cultural heritage protection for its multidisciplinarity, applicability, and good analysis of that important issue. The yicgg2008rome case, for its creative use of various methodologies in assessing FDIs in transition economies, including some non-standard and the 3rd one on the 3rd place is the paper dealing with climate change, water protection, and other issues, combining very impressive case studies with a very creative approach for further policy.
But now the surprise.
At the 2nd place, we have 2 papers. The first one dealing with the legal system of China, presented this morning. For its in-depth analysis, for its exposure, and very important conclusions drawn from this analysis. And the other one, which deals with financial markets, case of Armenia, for its robustness and for its important conclusions. And finally, we come to the first place, where we have one. And the one is actually the paper which is dealing with, I should say, most modern, most innovative, and most applicable topic, and that is long life learning. Saying this because we had formally two presentations, but we took them together. So that means that the prize goes to all the authors of the papers dealing with long life learning. Thank you very much.